Hi, I'm Betsy Leatherman with the Leadership Circle, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the Leadership Circle profile model. The first thing that people notice about the Leadership Circle profile model is that it's a circle. And the reason it's a circle is that really we believe you're a holistic leader, that you have full access to all of the competencies around the entire circle. If you were to think of the circle as the globe, anything north of what the equator line would be here, anything north of that, those are called the creative competencies. Those are things that leaders do that are highly correlated with leadership effectiveness and business performance. They tend to be engaging, inspiring, and unleashing of energy. The creative competencies truly grow the capacity and capability of the organization. Anything south of that line, that's what we call the reactive tendencies. These are leadership behaviors that also get results. However, they tend to be for the short term, and they cost the organization or the system around the leader quite a bit of energy, or they might cost the leader a lot of energy as well. So the top half is creative, and the bottom half is reactive. This side of the model are the relationship tendencies, and this side are the tasks. So if you were to think of it in 4 quadrants, it's creative, reactive, relationship, and task. The model also has both an inner circle and outer dimensions. The inner circle creative competencies are relating, self-awareness, authenticity, systems awareness, and achieving. Those are the creative inner circle dimensions. The inner circle reactive dimensions are complying, protecting, and controlling. Now, the way these work, you can take any inner dimension and look to the outer dimension to get more understanding of what feeds into that. For example, if you were to take relating, the outer dimensions for relating are caring connection, fosters team play, collaborator, mentoring and developing, and interpersonal intelligence. Those 5 outer categories make up the inner category of relating. Now, when you get your results, you'll get to see both your raw score as well as your percentile score. Essentially what the percentile tells you is how your raw score compares to the spectrum of leaders that have taken the profile. In our database, we have about 100,000 leaders, over 2 million raters. And what we share with you on the graph is where your percentile is. So the green fan will go to, say, 70%, and at that point you'll know that 70% of the database scores lower than you, 30% scores higher. You'll also see a gray bar, and that's your self-score, your own raw score compared to other leaders' own raw self-scores. So that's a little bit more about the Leadership Circle profile model. Your coach will walk you through more specifics when you have your debrief, and you can get a better understanding of how the model works, not only as an assessment tool, but also a model of leadership behavior.